Happy birthday!
Hi everyone, I'm Darcy.
I'm Hannah.
And welcome to Two Girls One Pot, your favourite bookish podcast. And it's our birthday today.
It's our birthday, everyone's here. We've got Scampy, we've got Asteria, we've got Uwe down there, although I don't know if you can see him on the camera.
Might... She's going to be crinkling that.
Oh no. Should we swap it for a non-crinkling?
Yeah, let's go. Look, everyone calm down. Jesus.
We got all the boys and girls in today to celebrate 1 year of podcast. I mean, it's only fair that they're here, really, because they were here from the beginning.
He's going to go find that toy.
Oh, no.
1 year.
I know. It does feel like quite a while ago since we started. Because I suppose the first couple of episodes we did at your house, didn't we? And we did them in the in your conservatory.
Yeah.
So I suppose because we've we've moved into a different setting, it does feel like quite a while since we were starting out. But I think in that first episode, I think you had just started reading ACOTAR, and I think I was reading Fourth Wing.
Yeah.
So, and those
how far we've come.
How far we've come. I mean, they're the staples. But I suppose they're the books that a lot of people get into romantasy and fantasy reading, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
I just can't believe how many the things we've done.
All the things we've done. The things we've seen.
The things we've said.
Because we didn't start doing interviews and between the pages for a good few months until we... Yeah. Was it around Christmas time?
Yeah, I feel like it was with LDSO.
LDSO, yeah. So she came on the podcast, but because we were quite nervous about the first one because we hadn't done an interview before, but because I think that doing the interviews has helped us to kind of...
relax.
Yeah, and also just develop it a bit more because we've had to be better because we've had
be more
guessing.
Yeah.
It's kind of made us up our game a little bit. So I feel like that has definitely me more confident at doing it. Also makes me feel a little more legit and professional.
Because that's what people think when they watch our podcast or listen.
Yeah, that is the first impression. But I suppose our podcast is quite it is light-hearted, isn't it? And it's
light-hearted. Yeah. And I was looking back on our first few reels. You said in the first episode that this is where our whole thing is that we've not done this before. Yeah. And that we've not read anything before. And when you're just look how far we've come. Look at all the books we've read, all the worlds we've been in.
Yeah. All the people we've talked to. But no, it's I listen to other podcasts, other bookish podcasts, and some of them are just they're so professional, really well done. They talk about the books with such clarity, and they've got they're sort of...
They analyse it.
Yeah, and they've got fully formed thoughts.
Yeah.
We've barely got fully formed sentences a lot of the time.
We're well, this one's really good.
It's really good.
There's a lot of smut in this one.
But then I think it would be obvious that it wasn't authentic if we tried to do that. And also people lean into what they're good at, aren't they? And then some people are better at that deeper analysis kind of thing. And we're better at just chit-chatting, aren't we?
We're better at chit-chatting.
Yeah.
We're having a nice time.
Yeah, look at him. He's sleeping on his feet.
So, shall we do a book check-in to kick things off?
Yeah, go on then. Shall we do that?
Do you want to go first?
Shall I do a couple and then you
do a couple and I'll step in.
All right then, let's do that. I've got my little book as per usual. This is a new edition since starting the podcast as well, because we do these check-ins. We were getting to do the podcast and I was because I'm reading a lot more than what I ever used to.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten, not necessarily forgotten what the book was about, but forgotten what I thought about it. Yeah.
We should just say quickly, you may have noticed that we have a new logo.
Oh yeah, oh my God, why didn't we not open that? Yeah. So we're investing in it, aren't we? We want to kind of make this a thing. We want to grow our audience, and I think we already support a lot of indie authors, but we like supporting small businesses. We've got a little small business of our own as well, and so getting some artwork done by a small business
the Ink Cauldron, which I'll tag in the description.
Yeah, just kind of made sense, and something that was more unique to us.
Yeah. It's so good.
It's so good. We're getting everything commissioned now because we've got our little portrait cartoon that we got when we went to Bag of Books. We've got our sign. We got our t-shirt.
Oh, we got our t-shirts.
Sorry, I probably just shouted that into the microphone. We got our t-shirts.
Yeah, we got these little t-shirts made.
Two girls, one plot.
We thought we'd just wear them for the birthday episode.
Oh my God, did you hear that? He just burped.
Did it? I hope it got up on camera. Yeah, so just for our little birthday episode, we can wear them here and now.
Yeah.
Now and then.
Now and then. Yeah, now and then. We just love a little brand moment, don't we? So anyway.
Available.
No, they're not available.
For £500.
They're very soft though.
Yeah, they are soft.
Oh my God, we should do dog teas.
We should do bandanas. But yes, basically, I like to call this season 2.
Okay.
Because it's year 2 of Two Girls, One Plot.
Yeah.
And thank you to everybody who has watched and followed our journey. Goodness, bless you.
Bless you.
And thank you to the Ink Cauldron for making our wonderful...
Yeah, it's really cute. I really like it because it's just like, it's obviously us and it's got all the like romantic-y vibes about it and it's just really cute. And I feel like putting that on, we can put it on our cards and stuff like that. I think it'll be really nice.
Cute.
I feel like it's all coming together. It's all coming together. Isn't it?
So, back to the book
Right, sorry,
check-in.
yes, book check-in. Sorry, Skelly's been very demanding today. I've got to chill out a little bit.
Because he's got an audience.
He's got an audience, yeah, he's showing off to his friends. So, last time we did the podcast, I was reading Nightshade by Autumn Woods. Mm-hmm. I finished that. Mm-hmm. So, it's a dark academia.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Vibe, but it's not like fantasy. So, it's not like magical. It's set in Scotland.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's where all kind of rich families, mafia families, dodgy families with a lot of money essentially from around the world send their children to come and have an education. So it's got, a lot of potential for things going on. And then there's this girl that attends because her parents used to work there and she's basically investigating their mysterious death in a helicopter crash. And one thing leads to another and it's a whole enemies to lovers kind of situation. I quite enjoyed the murder mystery line, storyline throughout it because they were trying to work out what happened to her parents and stuff. And I quite like that bit of I like a thriller sometimes. So that was kind of incorporated into it. So I did really like that. So I thought it was really good. It had different point of view chapters as well. Ooh. Which again is another tick for me. It did feel like very much like the intro book at the start of a series.
Oh, is it a series?
It's a series, yeah. Oh. I don't know how many are in it.
Are you going to read the rest?
Yeah,
or at least another?
I'll add it to my pile of series that I've started and read the first one or two. Maybe I'll read it after I've finished Zodiac Academy.
You'll be here forever.
Yeah, it's been 84 years. It did feel like that. So it did have a start to finish story arc within it. So it wasn't like a cliffhanger or anything, but it just felt like there was going to be more to it, if you see what I mean. So I gave it a 2.5 star, but my star rating is relatively low. Because I think there's room to grow in here. Right. I always like to leave room to grow. So I feel like the next one, I did this with Zodiac Academy as well. I think I gave the first book a 2 star.
Out of 5?
Out of 5, yeah. But in my star rating, any number of stars means there was something good about it.
Yeah.
So even if it gets a 1 star, it means it was good.
Yeah.
So it's just hard to get a 5 star from me.
Okay.
It's only happened a couple of times.
Oh, Sassia Stark, probably.
Carissa Broadbent.
And Carissa Broadbent, yeah.
Yeah.
You 2 girls.
My 2 gals. That's not a bad score from me at all.
Yeah.
And especially because I thought it was it's the first in a series. Yeah. It's setting it up. It's going to grow. And I gave it a 1 chili as well. Because there's a bit of spice, but it was more about the plot than the spice. So that's Nightshade. Do you want to do yours?
So I have finished In Between the Darkness.
And how was it?
It was really good.
Remind me
what series.
It was about again.
There are 2 sets of people that are have magic that is governed by the moon and the night.
Right.
And people that have magic that's kind of governed by the sun. Mm. And they are separated by curfew, so they're not allowed to mix. You're not allowed to have relationships at all, whether it just be friends or anything, with the other.
Right.
And one of the FMC manages to find and interacts with the MMC, who's part of the night.
A moon man.
Oh, God. And then it sort of like unravels. It's in a school. It's giving like Fourth Wing vibes / like a magical school.
Oh, yeah,
kind
like
of.
an academy type thing.
Yeah, it's like an academy, and there's like different trials and stuff. So that's why you get kind of like the Fourth Wing sort of element. But there is like a heavily like magical school, and there's like magical creatures, and they fly on things, and like these little like creature things are like lions with wings.
Okay. Yeah.
It's quite cool. I really enjoyed it. When it kicked off throughout, like it was...
Once the plot got going.
Once it got going. There was sort of like an underlying element of the mother had died.
Right.
You find that out in the beginning. Like, it's
so
not
there's
really a
some
spoiler.
like family trauma.
There's like, it's an enemies to lovers.
Classic.
Classic.
Can't go wrong.
But it is quite cool. Like, they have like cars and
so it's kind of modern world.
It's sort of modern. But they don't have like mobile phones or anything like that. But they do have like cars, and there's like digital technology. But I think it's governed by the sun. Like
right.
the power that powers this is like
a little bit like Crescent City then.
Yeah.
Because that's all from I can't remember what the power's called. It all from their first light. Oh,
she scared me.
But in Crescent City, it all comes from the first light or the second light.
Or the second light.
As it may be.
Yeah, so it's really good. You find things out about the FMC that you weren't really expecting, and yeah, I don't really want to spoil it because, but it is good.
Twists and turns, keeps you entertained.
Twists and turns, yeah. There's it's probably one chili, maybe chili and a half.
Okay.
But those scenes were good.
Good.
They were good. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I would definitely probably give it a 3.5, 4 stars.
Yeah.
Indie published. Twins wrote it. 2 sisters.
Oh yes, I remember you talking about this now. Yeah,
it was. I did enjoy it a lot. Actually, it was good.
Is
this quite big.
That you saw on TikTok?
It was one I saw on TikTok.
Ah, okay, cool. Okay, well that's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Cancel.
Your second.
Right, my second book. So this was an interesting one. It was called No Friend to This House by Natalie Haynes. Mm-hmm. So it's a retelling of Jason and the Argonauts off of Greek mythology.
Oh yes, yeah.
But so the author, she is somebody that sort of studies Greek mythology. I don't know to what level, whether she's like PhD or whatever. But anyway, she's very well educated in the world of Greek mythology. So there's obviously lots of sort of like poetry and that kind of thing that comes with the Greek mythology, and characters appear here and there. And she was saying, because I read the author's note as to, her inspiration or this kind of thing that she talked about, she was saying that sometimes the female characters within these stories are a bit inconsistent. So like they'll come up in different bits of poetry, different plays and different things, but they'll be slightly different. So, they're not as stronger characters often as the male characters. So this was a retelling of Jason and the Argonauts, but with a focus on the female characters. So it was almost like a bit of a feminist take on it. It was about how... So Jason and the Argonauts, for anyone that doesn't know, is basically about Jason goes on this like sea quest, and he goes through various trials, and he's trying to get the golden fleece, which is magical and whatever. So it's basically about how the goddesses and the women kind of essentially set him up to do well.
Oh yes, yeah, I remember this one now.
So the reason that he is so good on all of these trials and that he passes through and he kind of gets to where he was basically because of the women that supported him. And then there's a bit of a, he gets a bit too big for his boots and perhaps forgot where he came from a little bit. And
yes.
it all kind of kicks off in the end that actually everyone gets a little bit tired of helping him, and he's still like, I've done this off my own back, and it's like, maybe he didn't.
You haven't. Yeah.
So yeah, it was really, it felt like it felt like I was reading something like educational in a way. Obviously it was fiction, but it felt like, I think maybe because I don't know if you did like lots of Greek mythology stuff in school. I feel like we did a lot of it.
In primary school?
Yeah, like primary school. I don't know, it felt a bit like the sort of book that you might read as part of that in school. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean that in like, oh, it was really boring, because it wasn't. It was quite like thought-provoking. Obviously, it was trying to get you to think things and reflect on things. So it's no chilies, like there was...
Oh, it was just a storytelling...
Yeah.
Sort of. Okay.
And that was quite interesting, actually, because they have like the muses and stuff that tell the story. There were some chapters, each chapter is from like a different perspective, but there were some chapters where it's talking to you as if there's a storyteller telling you the story, so it kind of breaks the fourth wall in a way.
Right.
So it would be like, oh, I bet you were thinking this, weren't you? Wow, blah, blah, blah. And it
So
it's like you're reading a proper storybook. So yeah, and then when I finished that, I was not really aware of kind of the film, The Odyssey, and then I started to see a lot of people putting stuff on social media and talking about The Odyssey, and I was like, oh my god, Greek mythology, yeah, I know about that. Obviously it's not quite the same, but I think there are some crossovers of characters.
Probably, yeah.
Anyway, I gave it 3 stars.
Wow.
So yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, good. Shall I carry on, or have you got another one?
I've just got my current reads.
Current read?
So I'm currently reading currently reading 2 books. So the first book I am reading is Handmaid's Tale.
Are you reading or listening to that
I'm reading Handmaid's Tale. I've been needing to read it for ages. I love the TV series. I've watched the old film before the TV series. And so I was like, let's do it. So I'm reading it with my friend together. So it's good. It's easy for me to read it because obviously I know what the...
I know you find it's quite closely linked, like to...
Yeah, it's closely... They've changed some bits of it, and I think reading it does make you think more about the TV show in terms of there were references that you wouldn't have understood unless you read the book.
Right.
So it is... I am enjoying it a lot.
Yeah.
I do. I think Margaret Atwood, I think, is in it. She is insane.
Yeah.
So good. It's really good. So that's what I'm currently reading, but also I am 200 pages out of finishing The Poison Daughter.
Yeah, and that's a long book.
Which is just there.
Yeah.
And it's so good. So good. I want it to be a series.
Yeah.
I'm sad it's a standalone. It lives to the hype, and Jesus, it is spice.
Is it? Yeah, I remember you saying that it was
I've learned things. I've learned things I didn't know.
I've not seen anyone say anything negative about Poison Daughter.
It's so good. And she's now got the author.
Sheila Masterson.
She's, I believe she's being traditionally published now, because you can buy the indie version, which is that one on Amazon or wherever. And then you've now got like a Waterstone specific version. And there's like, I think you can get it from like Barnes and Noble, like the specific traditionally published version of the book.
Oh.
But so I think she is being...
Because normally they take the independently published version
Well, maybe
off.
you can't buy that anymore.
Maybe.
After that.
Because you got that a little while ago, didn't you?
I did get that. Tom got me that after you recommended it to him. But I was asked by one of my friends, she's like, oh, is that going to be a film? And I was like, there is no way that they can make that into a film and it not be a porno.
They'd have to cut all of it out.
But a lot of it, in it, they're like, basically they're 2 rival families.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like a political marriage. There's so much around what's going on in the particular world at the time and blah, 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 blah.
Political stuff.
Yeah, and there's like these creatures that are like killing off everybody. So they're all sort of, these 2 families that are like kingdoms are like, have the sort of like Mott and Bailey castles where they're sort of like, they've got like a fence, like a big wall around.
Oh, each individual.
Yeah, and then there's sort of like 2 kingdoms that are like, and then outside of these 2 things, that's where the bad things are. Right. And so they're trying to like fight all the bad things. They're called the Drained. The Drained. Horrible things, kind of like vampires, but like not as clever.
Oh, like demon type.
Yeah, like demon-y sort of things.
Creepy.
So they're doing all that. So these two kingdoms have basically got a political marriage, and there's a very key, the consummation of the marriage is a really big part of the book.
Right.
Because they need to believe, basically these two people have to make the gods believe that they are actually in love with each other.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And so it's about, they have to achieve certain things.
Okay.
And they...
Got it.
Yeah.
Say no more, I know what you mean.
I just don't think there's a way that they could make this into a film and it not be rated like an 18, 21, I don't know, 40. Like I feel like I'm too young to read this book. But it is really good.
Oh, good.
It's tasteful.
Yeah.
It's not like...
And it's still got the plot there, even though it's a bit spicy.
The plot is so good.
Yeah.
It's just that the sex along with it is a key part of
it's like part of the culture and like the...
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Like the MMC's kingdom, they're like... They worship like a pleasure god. So they have a lot of sex and spice and all things nice in their like culture. So it's just like there's just no way that they can't.
Yeah, it's part of their culture.
And I also kind of think I worry that they would ruin it if they made it into a film because they'd have to get rid of.
Sorry, what's going on down here?
But other than that, that's me done.
Excellent. Okay.
This reminds me of I think it was our third episode where everything was going wrong, and there was all the dogs. And then my phone ran out of storage.
Oh, yeah.
And we lost the light.
I don't know what you mean. Everything's going absolutely fine. There's nothing. Right, is everyone happy now? Everyone's got a place on the sofa.
Huey's being a good boy.
Huey's being a good boy. He's going to be being a little wind-up merchant. Right, next one. Oh, next one was In These Hallowed Halls.
Yeah.
So this was an anthology.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
I was going to ask how you got on with that.
Yeah, it was good. So anthology, I didn't really know what that was, but it's basically a collection of short stories. And these were all based around a theme of dark academia, because I was sort of in the dark academia sort of world at the time. I just read Nightshade, and so I thought I'd carry on that theme. Yeah, so there were 12 short stories in it. And I think the people that put it together, Marie O'Regan and Paul Kane, those were the two people that sort of, the editors like put it all together. I think they did a really good job of getting like, good variety. There weren't any two that felt like, it's kind of the same thing.
Got you.
Which was good, because sometimes you read certain genres and you think, kind of read that, you know the vibe, it's all a similar sort of thing, and it can get a little bit like, is there really much scope for anything else to happen in this genre? And I think that's why people get put off of things like romantasy and stuff, because you think, I know how this goes. So it was a good overview of like loads of different types of storylines, different tropes, different subjects
tropes for different blokes.
Different tropes for different blokes. That's exactly right. So yeah, it's really interesting, and some of them were most of them were around 30 pages, most of the stories. So it was quite nice because you could easily sort of sit down and read one in an hour.
Yeah.
So some of them were like really were a short story, and it was a start to finish story, very short. I don't know how else to describe a short story. Whereas some of them, it was more in depth, and it was kind of building, and then it left on like a very deliberate cliffhanger. Oh. Almost like a cliffhanger where the point of it is like you can decide what you think happens.
Oh, like a Sopranos kind of situation. You don't know how that ends, but
maybe
basically the end of Sopranos is that somebody walks into, you know what Sopranos is? Yeah. Someone walks into the restaurant when they're all eating.
Yeah.
He looks up, Tony Soprano looks up, and then it all goes to black.
Oh, so you don't know.
So you don't know what happens. And apparently, it's so random, sorry, such tangent, but apparently when that episode first aired, they got so many calls because people thought their TV was broken.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. Okay, so it kind of is a bit like that, I guess, with some of them, but you can tell that it's like quite deliberate of like where you maybe don't know if the character's good or bad or anything like that. And there was some probably like unusual storylines. Like there was one that I like really remember, and it was about a research facility, and because seemingly dark academia is basically anything where there's kind of, you know, knowledge, learning, studying.
So it's not just a school.
It's not just schools. No, it's like university settings, colleges. There are some schools, or you know, like the classic girls' boarding school, creepy kids kind of thing. But then there's also like research facility and that kind of. So anyway, there was a research facility, and they were developing this kind of like AI type thing. But it becomes so sentient, and it learned so much that it had basically, they thought it had a virus, but it was actually like mental health issues. So it had like anxiety and
oh my God.
And then it was basically talking, I don't know if it like fell in love with one of the people or became jealous of one of the people, but it was, you know, there were a few unexplained deaths on the campus or in the research facility, and it was all to do with his AI.
Bit Black Mirror-y.
I've never seen Black Mirror.
Oh, well, it sounds like that.
Yeah, so, but I just thought that was quite interesting.
Sit. Calm. Carry on.
Thank you. But yeah, no, that was it really. Oh, I've described it as a tasting menu. It was a bit like a tasting menu for dark academia.
I like that though. Yeah. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's good for if you don't know if you like the genre, or if you like the genre but you're feeling like it's got a bit samey and you want to sort of see, because there are some authors in there that you'd think, oh, I really like their style of writing, and you'd read more by them sort of thing. And then in the front of this book, it had a whole list of like other anthologies that had been put together. So there was the mermaids one, there was a witchy one, there was non-fantasy ones, like there was sci-fi ones.
Do you know if these authors have got books?
Yeah, because
you could then go and find a book. Yeah,
because the point of it was that these authors had all been chosen because they were like leading writers in the field, in the genre of dark academia.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Yes, I thought it was a good little way to find out a bit more. Yeah. A final one.
Yeah.
Final one is this was an interesting one. Dante by Sadie Kincaid.
Oh yes. Yeah. I've been excited for you to read this.
So she is a notorious author in the genre of dark mafia romance.
Love it.
So I was keen to read this because I've never read anything like that before, and I was just like, let's see what you got.
Yeah.
Wow. Super spicy. It was. Oh, by the way, for my previous one in these hallowed halls, I gave it a 3-star, and I gave it half a chili because I think one of the stories had a little bit of spice in it, but not really. So I thought I couldn't give it none, just a little.
It's more like a PG.
Yeah, a few little chili flakes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was a PG, but
12.
Yeah. Anyway. Anyway, back to Dante.
Back to Dante.
So I should probably start with my chili rating, which I rated as 5 chilies. Unheard of.
The book ain't that big.
I know. It's 364 pages to be exact. I would say every chapter.
Like full on.
Yeah. Every chapter. And actually at the beginning it was very, very spice led, and that there wasn't much else to it. To the point where I was a bit like,
can you keep
when
going?
Is the plot
going
to join the chat kind of. But it did.
Oh, it did.
So from about kind of a third of the way through, it then kind of got going a little bit in terms of like a few more characters came into the storyline, and there was a bit more to it. The plot started to build a little bit more, though spice was still like definitely the main feature, but it became a little bit more interesting in that you wanted to find out like, what happens next kind of thing. It took a bit of a while. It took a while for the plot to kick in, and then like the last little bit of the book, it was actually quite good in terms of like figuring out. People knew stuff that they maybe shouldn't know, who knows what, like what's their real identity, or not real identity, but like what are they hiding, like people hiding secrets and things like that was a bit unexpected. So a few little twists and turns, but it is very much like spice driven and kind of, it's more than that though, because it is quite character driven. So there's some all the characters are really strong characters and like really interesting characters, and I think that's what keeps you interested, like meeting the different characters and kind of learning a bit more about them, because the other books in the series, so the second one is Joey, and then I think there's Lorenzo and maybe one more.
So they're all different characters within this mafia?
Yeah, so they're all siblings, so basically there's one book per sibling.
Kind of like Bridgerton.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. But the mafia version. Kind of like that. So but it does make you want to read the next one, because you kind of learn a little bit about some of the siblings and the characters, and then it kind of goes into it more. Like I think Joey is actually a girl, which I didn't realise. So, and she's like the younger sister of Dante.
Right.
And I think there's a bit of a romance between her and Dante's best friend, who's like another mafia guy that's kind of got adopted into the family. So I think it's this, because Dante is like a very overprotective older brother.
Got you.
So I think that's the next book. And then there's another one about Lorenzo, who's the other older brother. The
oldest. Or just the middle?
The oldest, I think.
Right, yeah.
I feel like there might be a fourth one in there somewhere. Maybe a half-sister.
Oh.
I don't know. Anyway.
But you're going to read it?
Yeah, I think so. It's not the sort of book that I would personally want to read back to back.
Yeah, I get it.
So, because I think it could just get a little bit much.
Yeah.
So I do actually have the next one. They're these ones, the sprayed edges ones.
I know, they're so pretty.
They're really pretty. And that's one of the best things about them, because they can sit quite happily on my shelf.
And no one will know. How will they know?
How will they know? Nobody knows. Because they look very sort of...
Yeah, they do. They look so cute.
Yeah. So if you're looking for something character-driven, spice-driven, enough plot to keep you interested, but it's not like the main thing, then give it a go. It's not super long, 364 pages, and you can see why Sadie Kincaid has got like this name of being a really good author in that genre, because
she's good part of the mafia. Is it American?
She may be speaking from experience.
Italian?
Yes. Yeah, they are in America. But she's got like a London mafia one. I think she's got New York. Where are these ones based? I can't remember now. But anyway, she's got a few different series of like different mafia type families, and there is a London one. So give that one a go. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, 5 chilies, 3 stars. I was generous there on the stars, actually. Not that it wasn't worth 3 stars, but...
You've read such like a big range of books.
Yeah, I have. But do you know what I haven't read for such a long time?
Throne of Glass.
Throne of Glass, but any fantasy. Because none of those that I've just said there are fantasy. The last fantasy book that I read was The Ashes of the Star-Cursed King by Carissa Broadbent. And that was ages ago. I finished that at the end of June. So this whole month I haven't read any fantasy.
What are you reading now?
The next 2 books that I've got lined up also aren't fantasy.
Oh yeah, because you're reading the horror book.
I'm reading the horror book. I don't know what to make of it yet. I'm halfway through. But it's... So independent author. So I came across him. His name's Kylo Kirby. I came across him because I put a post on Instagram for the calligraphy, saying like, are there any indie authors that want me to do a quote of their book? And someone nominated him and said, oh, you should do it. So I thought, okay, So I did one for him and I sent that. And then I thought, I'll give it a go. Because he said, oh no, there is a romance storyline within there. It's not all doom and gloom. I was like, okay. And there is, but it's like gory horror.
Yeah, this is a zombie-ish one, isn't it?
Yeah, like it's about a sort of disease, plague type thing that takes over like animals basically, and it's these mushrooms, and then the animals basically become sort of zombie type creatures, and it's a bit dystopian in that way. Yeah. I'm only halfway through it, so I'm gonna keep going with it, but I think just because I'm not used to reading horror, like it is very like graphic, gory at times.
You're like, I just feel really scared.
Yeah, and also because I read at bedtime as well. Like,
oh my God.
Like, so yeah, that's my current read, and then I got a couple of other things lined up that also aren't fantasy.
Wow.
But I do have some fantasy ones.
Oh God, I'm just carrying the way through.
Yeah, you're still going with all the fantasy. I do. There's no reason for that. It's just what happened. It's just what's popped up on my TBR.
God, big old big old list.
I know, and I also want to. I came to the end of my 15 hours of listening time on Spotify, and I only did my 1 month free on the Audible. But I did quite like having an audiobook on the go, so I might even pick up an audiobook again.
Oh, I'm continuing with Quicksilver.
Oh, how are you finding it? You still not into it?
Oh, I don't know why, bro. I have no idea why.
Yeah.
I think because everyone's so like, oh my god, it's so good. Maybe I overhyped it in my head.
Yeah, maybe. That could be it.
But I do wonder whether I need to physically read it.
I think that was my problem with it as well.
I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I would have finished it by next time.
Yeah.
Who knows?
It's a long one. It's like 20 odd hours, isn't it, of listening
it's
time.
Long. I think that also makes you feel a bit like daunting.
Yeah. I think
we'll
we drove down to Cornwall and back and up north and back several times, still listened to it.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Anyway, the thing that we're going to do today is do a bit of a recap of our year in the form of an awards ceremony. The TGOP Awards, Season 1. Right, so we have some various categories. I've done some nominations for some and you've done some nominations for some. So the first award is for the most underhyped book, and these are all to do with books that we have read in the past year.
Yeah,
during
so
season
not throughout the whole thing. Like, if you don't agree, let us know in the comments what you would have put, but we have a very limited selection.
Yeah, we're just picking from the books that we between us have read in the past year. So the first award goes to the most underhyped book of season 1.
Which I know I go on about it, and I'm not going to stop, but it has to be The Crimson Moth.
Oh, really? I thought you were going to say Veins of the Drowning.
No.
The Crimson Moth, The Crimson...
I really I loved that book, the duology. It was good. It was good size. It got me out of a reading slump. And I just think I have to look for it on social media to see people going, oh my God, yeah, it's amazing. Like, it's not like thrown in your face.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And so how did you come across it?
I absolutely have no idea. None at all.
Did you pick it up off a bookshelf or did you deliberately go out and buy it? It's so underhyped, you can't even remember where it's from.
I can't remember how I got it. I have no idea.
You must have seen it online. I don't remember you picking that up in a bookshop.
No, I must have seen it online, then got it online.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there you go, Crimson Moth.
Okay, Crimson Moth, congratulations. Yay!
If you'd like to come onto the podcast.
Yeah, you're welcome. Right, the next award is also presented by you, Darcy, is the Chili Award.
It has to be Poison Daughter.
And you haven't even finished that one yet.
I haven't even finished it. No.
That gets the Chili Award.
It has to be the Poison Daughter, but I do think maybe you have an honourable mention.
Of Dante?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, by far and away, Dante was the spiciest book I have ever read. And that is including... Well, that's including all of my books. I won't mention because it might come up later in the awards. But yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, congratulations! Yay! Well done, Poison Daughter, for being the spiciest book we know. Next award, biggest flop.
Yeah, you wanted to do this one.
Well, it was just... I don't know, I just thought about it. I just thought...
It's going to be the Salt Path, isn't it?
Well... the only reason it's not the Salt Path is because I read it before we started doing the podcast. But without a doubt, the biggest flop of the book that I've ever read is the Salt Path. Yeah. And I don't know if we want to get into this again, but
you can watch
episode 1, episode 2, episode 3.
I don't even remember what episode that was.
I think it was one of the very first ones because I read it last summer whilst I was on holiday. And it was
definitely a YouTube one.
Yeah.
So maybe it was episode 3. I
didn't enjoy it. And before all the controversy came out about the author not being sort of truthful as to, the reason that they were in financial difficulty and all that, I just got a real bad vibe.
Yeah, it's like you knew.
I just got a real bad vibe from her. I was just like, I didn't like the way that she described other characters, bearing in mind this was like a true story, supposedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, she was just like really scathing of other people that they met when they were on this long walk. And I remember this one bit, sorry, I'm into it now. There was this one bit where she like walked past a caravan park, like a holiday park, and was like described it as being like a prison camp sort of thing. And I was like, how rude of you to say that. Like, that's people's holiday.
I love a caravan park. Sign me up to Butlins.
Yeah, like let people, like no one asked for your opinion.
Yeah.
Maybe they did if they bought the book, but I mean, still, like, it's just rude. But
to describe it as a prison camp with what actually that is, what it's the connotations towards that is awful.
I just thought that she made herself come across really badly, and the fact that she was writing it herself. Also just made me think like, well, that's probably genuine as to like that's your actual thoughts because
what
you're
would she
writing
have actually
it.
have said if that's been edited?
Yeah, I don't know. So that is the biggest flop. But what I've written down here is not because it was a bad book. It's just one that I was just hoping for a little bit more. I was just hoping for it to be a bit better.
What?
It is, drumroll please.
Yeah.
Morning Glory Milking Farm. And look, I know I wasn't expecting this to be like super technical classic novel, but I was kind of hoping that I might read it and come away from it thinking like, oh my God, that was unexpectedly good, or like,
yeah.
I was
it was your first monster romance.
Yeah, and I was kind of wanting to be able to like hype it up a little bit and be like, oh, it was, but it just wasn't. It just didn't go anywhere. And the bit that made me think that was at the end of the book.
Yeah.
I didn't realise it had finished because you know how it does.
I remember you saying that.
Some books do like, oh, here's the next 2 chapters of the next book. I kept reading it. I was like, it feels like we've gone back to the beginning because the next book is the same story but told from a different point of view.
Right.
I was like, it feels like we've gone back to the beginning of this book. I didn't realise it had finished because nothing really happened.
Got you.
So
that was your biggest flop.
That's my biggest flop because I was just a little bit like, I just wanted a little bit more.
Yeah.
But it wasn't to be. Anyway, that's that.
I'm going to honourable mention.
Oh.
A Court of Frost and Starlight.
Really?
Oh, it's fucking boring, that book.
Yeah.
That was awful.
Wait, I can't even remember which one that was.
The blue little tiny one.
Oh, the Christmas special?
Yeah.
It's only a Christmas special.
It's still shit.
That's basically the one where it sort of
the novella, yeah.
It sets up the Nesta storyline. Yeah.
I get it, but boring. They could have just added that onto the first 3 chapters of Silver Flames.
Yeah.
Not Silver Flames. Silver Flames. It is Silver Flames. Yeah. Anyway.
It all blends in.
What's the next?
Next one is the Trust Me You Have to Read It award. So this is my award. I've awarded this one to A Soul to Keep.
Oh, yes!
Yeah, A Soul to Keep.
I do want to read that. Did you buy that in physical?
I did. I got it from Paper and Word, which is a fantasy bookshop on the Wirral. I'm just trying to remember the name of the author. It was Opal Rain.
Oh, yes, lovely. Opal, come on, hun.
Yeah, come on, come and join us. Stop scratching me. You are a diva.
He's looking at me like, this bitch.
That's so funny. You're so silly. Right. Anyway, A Soul to Keep by Opal Rain. It was like, so this was kind of, this is winning the Trust Me You Have to Read It award because that is what a girl in the bookshop, Amy, if you're watching.
Amy, we have to say that every time.
I was just like browsing in this bookshop and she was browsing as well. I was like, oh, have you read any of these books? Got any recommendations? And she was like, you have to read this because it's just not what you expect from the cover art. It's like a monster romance, and on the front there's like a human, like a woman, and then this big monster. But the storyline is really like quite like gentle in a way. He's like really sweet. He's trying his best, he being the monster, he's like trying his best to provide like a really good life and a really good house and everything for this woman. And anyway, it was just unexpected. So I think it's the trust me, you have to read it bit, partly from a selfish point of view of wanting to know what other people think about it.
Yeah, okay. I'll read it. Fine, I'll read it.
Yeah, you should. I think you'd enjoy it. I can't read. It's hard to fit it into a category, really. So, anyway. Right. Next award goes to the best lead MMC. So, our best male lead.
Oh,
and this was your nomination.
I didn't want to go... Now, I'm just going to preface this. Didn't want to go for anything obvious. I'm not going for Rhysand. I'm not going for Xaden.
Yeah.
I've already mentioned Crimson Moss, so I can't go with that. So I think I'm going to go with Prince Lorenzo.
Prince Lorenzo.
From Heavenly Bodies.
Yeah, because there was some real twists at the end of that, and you were like, is he good? Is he bad? Like, I think about 3 or 4 times you went through that twist of like not knowing which side he was on.
Yeah. So that would be my...
Yeah.
I just... Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I see that. I can see that, like, from the end, he was real, like, he had to make people believe things that weren't true. And
but honourable mention, Henry from The Poisoned Daughter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because...
I just really like him.
Okay, okay. Do you know what? I think a lot of people would say Kingfisher from Quicksilver.
I haven't got to that point in any book.
I don't know if you're going to get to that point.
I'm going to get there.
Nope. Well done. Collect your award. And then I did the nomination for the best lead actor, female.
Yes.
FMC. Female. I didn't necessarily avoid a popular one because I think a lot of people would make this choice, but I went for Bryce from Crescent City.
Oh, I'm so glad you did, because that was who I was thinking of.
Yeah, I mean...
It has to be.
It has to be.
It has to be.
I just think she's not like, I'm just a girl.
She is a thick-ass queen. She's so smart. She's funny. She's sassy.
She's brave.
She's badass.
She's flawed as well.
Yeah.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
A lot of people. I think that's going to be a popular choice. So I went with Bryce. Honourable mention to Araya, who is the FMC from the Christa Broadbent books, Ashes of the Star Coast King and The Serpent and the Wings of Night. So she's also a similarly good FMC in that she's quite a strong character. And we love a strong FMC, don't we? Yeah. So that's that. And then we've got one final award in our bookish section, which is the Best Supporting Actor, which I think you've got a nomination for. Who has won? Oh, you're thinking. You
know.
Were like, oh my God, I got one for this.
No, I do, but I've fucking forgotten its name.
What book's it from?
Crescent City.
Is it Fishman?
No. Starix? The little lion.
Oh, Syrinx.
Syrinx.
Oh.
Syrinx. Syrinx. And also La Harbour.
Oh my God, yes. It has to be La Harbour.
And Syrinx.
Yeah.
Together.
Oh, yeah.
Those are my two. And the little otters in the little chickens.
Oh my God, yeah.
If we're just doing Crescent City vibe, but no, it would definitely be La Harbour.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. Well deserved. Great. Well, we have 3 more awards, but these are podcast awards.
Yep.
So these ones are just a few little ones just to help us remember our time, season 1. The first award is for the most viewed. Do you know which was our most viewed episode?
Of TGOP or Between the Pages?
Of the whole universe of TGOP and everything incorporated. And this is just the YouTube episodes. Oh, sorry.
So I think it is the one with Sophie Davies, right?
It is the one with Sophie Davies, yeah. So that was Between the Pages with Sophie Davies. Well, no, not indie author, trad published author.
Head Over Skis.
Head Over Skis, not out yet. 4th of September, I think. And that had 279 views.
I know.
Didn't we do well?
We did.
Well, Sophie did well.
Sophie did well. She pushed that video, damn.
She did. And, you know, she's obviously got
she's got a big following, I think.
A big following,
and
a
lot of
fan base.
people are invested in her journey because she did it all online.
Yeah.
So, yeah, well done, Sophie.
Yeah, well done,
And
Sophie. And well done, us. And the second award is for the longest episode, which could be this one at this rate.
Longest episode?
Which do you think was our longest episode?
I have no idea.
I'll give you, I don't think this will be a clue, but I'll give you a clue. It was 1 hour, 14 minutes and 50 seconds.
I have no idea.
It was episode 12, our bookish conspiracy episode.
Yeah, okay.
What?
Well, I'm just saying, whenever I posted any, like, clips from that episode, it just didn't hit the algorithm at all.
Really?
And I think it's a conspiracy. Because I put conspiracy in the hashtag and I don't think I should have done.
Oh, because you think
I think
because of the fake news situation.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Or is it fake news?
That's a conspiracy in itself.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't say it. Okay, so that was episode 12. The final one, and I voted for this myself because this is my little bit that I haven't actually done for ages. I was doing some little quizzes, little game shows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done that for a few episodes. Need to bring that back. So I just gave myself.
So busy.
I just gave myself an award for the best quiz. And I said that it was the Job Centre quiz.
Do you know what I was thinking? That I was thinking the Job Centre one.
So if go back and watch it, is the episode 5, which is a Christmas special. So it might feel a bit weird to be watching a Christmas special in the summer.
Yeah, but if you're sick of a heat wave, watch it.
Yeah, watch it. It's an episode where we basically got all or some of the main characters from ACOTAR in one bag, and in the other we had a load of random everyday real world jobs. Yeah. And we kind of picked one actor or one character and matched them with the job, and then we decided whether we thought that they would last through the probation period or not.
We should do that with another book that we both read.
Yeah, can you remember? I can't remember, what was the surreal? An influencer, social media influencer, and Risan was the next host of Strictly Come Dancing.
Yeah, I remember.
So
I believe it.
Yeah, so that was the best quiz. I gave myself an award for that.
Wow,
Thank you. So yeah, that was it. That was just a little wrap up of some of our highlights or our reading highlights anyway from the year.
Well, we've hit a couple of firsts actually, because we went to our first ever talk on
oh my god, yeah,
folklore horror in Oxford. The only time we'd ever be allowed in Oxford University. Yeah,
we went to a talk about folklore horror.
Yeah,
the history of folklore horror. And it was really interesting. It was basically around like what is folklore, what is horror as well,
and how they influence each other or like merged, and
where it kind of originated from, and then where it appears in sort of like books, films, those kind of things. And it's quite interesting really, because it's like you do kind of think like, well, who decided that witches have black cats, and who decided that, you know, all these common features that pop up time and time again in like storytelling, and you think, well, why is that a thing? And a lot of it turns out, comes from folklore and that sort of thing. So it's quite interesting to sort of realise where some of that comes from. And when it also makes you think, like, you can tell why, like, when authors do a lot of research into their books, even though they're fictional books, and you think, what are they doing research on? They could just make it up. But actually there's quite a lot that goes into it, because to make an audience like buy into it and believe it, like people understand like a witch has a black cat, or what were they called, familiars, weren't they?
Familiars.
And there was other things. That's just the one that I can remember.
That's your familiar.
That's my familiar. He does communicate with the devil, because the familiars help the witches to communicate through to the devil.
Like little demons, like imps.
Yeah.
He's an imp, 100%.
Yeah, he communicates with the devil on the daily.
But it was really good. I'd definitely go to another one. So that was one little thing. But we also had our first ever physical book mail.
Yeah, we did.
We got sent a copy of The First Ride, which is just on our thing here, by Julia Rowland. Rowland. And she sent it all the way from America.
America, yeah.
So That was very exciting.
Yeah, you did a little unboxing, didn't you? So I
did a little unboxing. I'm very excited to read it. It's like a motorbike romance sort of situation.
Yeah, like a road trip.
Yeah.
It only arrived 2 or 3 days ago, didn't it? So we haven't read it yet, but we're definitely going to.
Yeah.
That's definitely
thank
on our
you very
TBR.
much.
Yeah.
But I do think we do need to say a very big thank you to all of our guests that we've had.
Yes, we've had. How many guests have we had? Who've we had?
We've had LDSO, the one who started it all. Then we had the girls from the
Book House.
The Book House.
In Tame.
Yeah. And then we had Sophie Davies. Then we had Gemma.
Yes, yeah.
And
we've got a little trip next week as well, haven't we?
We've got a little treat next week that I need to definitely announce on our socials like as soon as possible.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was going to say what that was.
We are going to a bookshop somewhere.
Yeah, mystery.
Soon. So that's very exciting. And we have another author lined up.
Yeah.
Which I'm very excited about.
I'm very excited about that one as well, because I've also been speaking to her.
Yeah.
I've also been speaking to her about some calligraphy stuff as well.
Yeah.
So that's really exciting. Yeah, so that's kind of like, I suppose that, because I was going to ask you about next year, or season 2, like what are hopes, dreams, fears, aspirations for the next...
Fears is that we fall out.
No, that's not
I hope that we have more people on our guests.
Can you imagine we're going to be like potentially sitting here in 2027 being like, oh my God, end of season 2.
I know, it's going to be crazy.
Are we going to be wearing these t-shirts?
Maybe. We have to wear these now for everything.
Yeah.
When we go to work.
What do you think we're going to be doing this time next year? Hopefully I'll have a job. I'm on a fixed term contract that ends in October, just for context. I'm hoping it will continue.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
Definitely more guests, more authors.
More guests, more authors, more books, more bookshops.
One thing that we haven't done...
Events, I know.
Events. I feel just overwhelmed.
We've got one though. Oh, not an event, but we are going to go to Sophie's launch event.
Yeah.
But you mean like a...
Well, in April next year we were going to go...
We were going to go to...
Fiction Fest.
Fiction Fest, that was it. I was like, FitCon, I don't know what. No, yeah,
FitCon, yeah. That's a different thing. That's like a gym event.
No, we're not doing that. Yeah, we're going to hopefully go to Fiction Fest. It's a plan.
That's our plan.
And there's a couple other events that we've kind of like the look of, so we'll see. Yeah, I think more events next year.
Yeah, I think that would be really good. I think I'd like, what I enjoyed doing with... Gemma Vale, who was another one of our guests that came onto the podcast, indie author of Daughter of the Night, that came out, was it about a month ago now?
Yeah.
About a month ago. So I did a calligraphy collection with her. Yeah. So that was really good. I really enjoyed doing that. It would be nice to maybe do that with some
other authors.
Other authors. Yeah, I was going to say indie authors, but it doesn't have to be indie authors.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think I'd like to do a bit more of that. And also the farm shop, which has been delayed in opening. So we've got a farm shop that's opening in our town, Tame, that's going to stock some of our bookish calligraphy and other stuff as well. So it'd be good to... I wonder where that'll be this time next year. I've no doubt that the farm shop itself will be doing really well.
That wasn't even a thing by this time.
Yeah.
Because we only started... you only started doing Paper and Friends.
I was doing calligraphy, but I felt I didn't have like a direction with it. I was like, what? I don't know what I'm doing with the calligraphy. Whereas when it became linked with this and all the bookish stuff, it just suddenly clicked of like, oh my God, this makes so much sense. And because you always worry with a small business of like making it too niche and kind of excluding people. Yeah. It's like, oh no, it's only focusing on bookish things. But I actually think... if it's what you enjoy, then it's always going to be better, isn't it? So yeah, hopefully we'll do a bit more of that and make that a bit more of a thing.
So who knows?
Yeah.
Wait and see.
And we'll read some more books as well.
Read some more books. Have a nice time.
Akatar will have been released. This time next year we'll know.
And Fourth Wing.
Is that out?
No.
Because there's been something that was announced on socials.
The Threshing. We haven't even spoken about that. The Threshing, she's calling it. 13 POVs. And it's like a novella, it's like that big.
Yeah, okay, novella about...
It's not book 4, is what I've been told. It's everybody's threshing day.
Okay.
So, am I disappointed? Yes. Am I going to read it? Probably.
Also, yes. Yeah.
But it's good that it's little, because I think it comes out in November and we would have just had Akatar, or one of them. They're quite closely together, I think. So yeah, that's very exciting.
Yeah. I wonder if that's supposed to be like a Christmas special type release. Little stocking filler if it's a novella.
Probably.
Yeah.
If it's Christmas themed. Oh no, it won't be, because it'll be...
No, I just mean it'll be at the timing for a Christmas present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
great. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congrats to us both.
Oh.
Another year.
Another year. Here's to many more.
I actually just can't believe it's been a year. But
I know, it's crazy.
Congrats.
We have to drink this now because it's bad luck.
Oh.
Need our moonlight to work.
Did you drink yours, by the way?
Yeah.
We charged bottles of water.
Does it mean that makes us look
What?
crazy? It just makes us look crazy. It was the black moon the other day. That's
Buck
why
moon,
we did it.
Wasn't it?
Buck moon, yeah, not the black moon.
It was a full moon, and some may say if you leave a bottle of water out in the moon, it turns it into moon water, and you can put crystals around it, and it turns it into moon water.
So we thought we'd give it a go.
Yeah, we thought we'd give it a go.
Manifestation.
And then, did you drink your whole bottle the next day?
Yeah.
Yeah, so did I. Although I looked it up after, and I think you're supposed to do like washing with it, not necessarily drink it.
Oh, well, it's in my blood now.
Yeah, same. I've absorbed it.
Yeah, so it works.
And I had creatine that day, which means
My
extra
God,
absorption.
extra absorption. Oh dear.
And I put clear quartz around it, which apparently like amplifies.
Yeah.
Do you know what though?
What?
The next day,
What?
I got a job interview.
Oh my God, it's working.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I have nothing.
For anyone that might be listening from my current job, it's a voluntary role that I applied for. I'm not leaving my job.
Yeah, she's volunteering.
But that was like the next day, because it's supposed to be about like good fortune and prosperity.
Who knows? Let's see where we are. We'll look back on this episode next year.
Oh my God, can you imagine? We're going to think that we were so unprofessional.
That's what I think when I think of the first one. I was like, oh my God.
Oh my Christ.
Right, this is going on for so long, this episode.
Bye.
Please go and follow us on all of our socials. We're on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and
YouTube Shorts.
YouTube Shorts. And Spotify. That's the one I forget.
Yeah, Spotify. And we've forgotten all about Lemonade because we never knew what it was in the first place.
If you want us on Apple Podcasts, let me know in the comments and I'll see if I can figure that out.
Yeah.
And wherever else people put podcasts, I'll see if I can figure it out. But thank you very much for supporting our journey for this past year. Thank you to all of our guests on Between the Pages, and I look forward to more guests. And I guess we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.